You are listening to the Fuerte Network.
Welcome back,
Hey,
bitches.
bitches.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bitch.
girl. Haven't seen you since last. Wait, I did see you
last-
this year.
No, you actually did see me.
I spent
the
New
morning
Year's with your bitch
after.
ass. We
New
went to
Year's
Flagstaff.
Day and New Year's
Day.
Eve. Are we around each other too much?
I'm starting to think we are.
I think we are. I hate you.
Same. I was like, how do we get someone new? Let's replace
Right there,
him.
bitch.
Right?
Can we split this show into two?
Hey, bitch one and hey, bitch hey.
Hey, bitch, hey. That's yours.
That totally would be mine. Hey, bitch hey. How was New Year's for you? Obviously, I know because I was
Because you were there.
But
So
like-
it was terrible.
I agree.
No, it was good. We went to Flagstaff New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun.
I was.
We literally just went to eat.
We literally went to go. No, we went to go take a selfie in the snow. And
What
then
did I
we-
say? What time did we? What time did I say
5.
we're gonna get there?
We said we're at 5.
And then what time did we get there?
4:57 is what we're pulling into Proud Flagstaff.
And you told me what at 10 in the morning? Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, we text you around 10, but you guys were still asleep or
Yeah.
something.
No, we just woke up.
Oh. And so like it was very that like it was fun, but I mean last year's trip was a little bit more fun because it was more exciting because we did more.
And we were there earlier.
We were there earlier.
We went to the Grand Canyon. That was
Mhm.
fun.
That was a lot of fun, and the snow was great this year.
It was thick.
It was thick, just like we like.
The
it.
mountains were more covered.
The scenery was just
We
beautiful.
were being real pussies though.
well because we were.
We touched the
prepared.
snow. We're like, okay, I'm done.
Seriously, I had no gloves. I had like the coats weren't.
Dulce was
appropriate.
prepared.
That
She had
bitch-
her ski shit on.
We don't have ski shit.
We were just
We're
regular,
Mexican. We're
yeah.
chubby. And we're bears. And we're
Not even our fat could help us though.
No, that
No.
installation was not working.
It's not the same as real bears.
It's not. Mm-mm. But it was fun though. We had a good time.
It was fun. And we went to our favorite place,
The
Indian food place,
the Himalayan Grill.
Himalayan Grill. So good.
So good. I
Those
loved it.
what are they called? The one that we split.
The samosa.
The samosa.
Girl,
That's the biggest samosa I've ever seen. It was like
Okay.
fucking huge.
And I was expecting like the little ones that we have.
Me
over here
too.
in Thai.
No, it's huge.
This was huge. I love it. It was so
Yeah.
big. And what was that other one that we got? What?
Because I'm thinking about the theme today, and then we're talking.
I'm excited to get to the theme because it's all going to be just
It's
so
all-
full. And we're going to be so full of shit.
the
It's a shit
the
show
bullshit
today.
we're gonna
The bullshit
yeah.
that's going to come out of our mouths today is uncanny. Like, I can't wait. But what else? What was the other appetizer we ordered? Something with chicken. Oh, the chicken. Like, it was like breaded chicken.
It was like chicken. Like,
This chair's making a lot
could
of
you
noise.
not? It's crying for help, bitch.
Fuck off, Daniel.
It was like chicken nuggets,
It
basically.
was like chicken nuggets. It was Indian.
we were so
chicken
impressed too. We're like, oh,
Oh my god, we're trying something new.
there's chicken nuggets.
It's chicken nuggets with a little bit of curry in it.
We're so dumb.
It was so good, so good. I'm glad that we went though. It was nice
Yeah, it
to
was
get
fun.
out, especially like after the night. Like we had a great New Year. I think so. Like
I think we had a good New Year's.
I loved it.
It was chill. We had fun. Played a lot of
We
games.
played a lot of games. We
And
drank, but I didn't get as drunk.
We had
as
the
I
right
wanted
people
to.
there. That's why.
We really did had a really good mix. Like we
Mhm.
had the right mix of friends. Some were missed, obviously.
Some were missed.
And we had, my cousins were there. I missed a lot of my cousins because COVID is raging.
Yeah, we had to keep it small,
Excuse me.
which was cool.
Let's go. It was maybe like what 14 of us or something like that.
Oh
It was-
God,
What?
so burpy.
Same. It was the damn Red
It's
Bull.
a fucking Red Bull.
The fucking Red Bull. But we had a
Sponsor
good
us,
time.
Red Bull. Just kidding.
Right? Those are the wings trying to come out. But all in all, the year wrapped up pretty good. Minus one big thing that happened on Friday.
What happened?
We lost Miss Betty White.
Couldn't you believe, bitch?
But you know what though? Like
On the fucking last day of the year,
just 18 days short of her
100th birthday, bitch.
100th birthday. Look at her. She's so beautiful.
Aw. Did you already have that prepped up? Oh, that's what
I
you said.
sent it.
Okay.
But
Aw.
she's just, I don't know, like it's weird though, because like they basically called her America's grandmother.
Well, she is.
And she's the gays' grandmother
And
too.
then- this has been going on for like years, where they would be on Twitter like, if she was ever trending, everybody would be like, "Oh my God, did she die?"
Yeah,
and
I
it
know.
finally happened.
Finally happened where, and everybody was in disbelief, like, no way. And it was
Yeah.
crazy. My brother calls me. He calls me, he's like, hey, he's like, what are you doing? I go, I'm driving. And he's like, where are you? I'm on the way to the shop. are you driving? I'm like, well, no, I'm stopped at a red light. What's up? He's like, so you're sitting down? I'm like, well, I'm in my car. I'm like, Manuel, what the fuck is going on? He's like, dude, I have something to tell you. I'm like I was fearing the worst. My parents are in Mexico. Like, I was fearing the worst. I'm like,
He was just being an
fuck.
asshole about it.
And then he goes, Betty White died. I'm like, what? He's like, don't you love Betty White? I'm like, I adore Betty White. He's like, well, yeah, she died. I'm like, really? You went through all that drama just to fucking tell me this, bro? And I started laughing. And then, because I'm laughing at the fact that I got scared and shit, right? And I'm like, dude, I go, really? You built all that up just to tell me this? Like, dude, I'm over here imagining the worst. Something happened to my parents. Like, dude, why would you fucking do that to me?
I love how you say my parents and not our parents.
But you know what the crazy thing? That's how we grew up, calling her, like, when he asked, like, hey, he's like, you know, who did this? Oh, my mom did.
Yeah.
My mom. Instead of our mom, or instead of just saying mom.
Same thing with me.
Is that you guys do the same
I'll
thing?
be like,
I think that's a normal thing because that's me and my sisters as well.
my mom, yeah.
My mom.
I do that too.
Even in Spanish, allá con mi mamá.
Con mi mamá.
Y mi mamá, ¿dónde estaba? Yeah, it's weird though, y mi papá. Like, it's very, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it's
I think
ours.
so.
Because, I mean, everybody that I know does, like, all the
Well,
Hispanics
I guess you have to say me because, like in English, I could say, where's dad?
Yeah.
But in Spanish, I would say, where's, you can't
On
say,
top
¿Dónde
papá.
está pa? Or pa. You
Uh-huh.
can't, it doesn't
I
sound
mean,
right,
you
right?
can. You can
But
say,
it doesn't
"¿Dónde
sound
está-"
right. You sound dumb.
It doesn't sound right, but and actually, I think it is proper to say, ¿Dónde está papá?
¿Dónde está papá? Do you say
Yeah,
that,
I
pa?
have heard that. It's
¿Dónde
one of
está
those.
papá?
It's the same thing like when other cultures, especially English, they say, "Where's mother tonight?"
Oh, that's weird to me. Is
They,
that
they
weird?
like it's
Where's
it is.
mother?
What mother?
yeah. So I have
Trivia.
heard that. Papá, ¿dónde se encuentra?
That's too formal. ¿Dónde se
We are not.
No,
we're
we're
not.
Mm-mm.
Y el play
We
mi
is
papá,
dumb as
¿dónde?
hell.
Oh, girl. But that
You know
was
what?
cute. What?
That is too formal for me. It's more hood for me. It's like there is no dad. So
Oh,
Wow.
shit. Way to bring the down. Bring us down, bitch.
I mean, that's true though. There's
I've learned to cope with it. I expected to laugh. I meant it as a joke.
Okay.
I know. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh fuck.
like,
I
oh,
feel
so
bad for
sad.
laughing now.
No, not at all.
I mean,
Okay.
But that's true though. That's a very Maryville thing.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That's a
the hood.
stereotype, girl.
But I mean, but it is what it is. Wow. Anyways,
Well, that's the show.
That's the show.
On a more
damn.
lighter note, something else that happened that well, real quick, just Betty White. Like, have you seen the videos? So Decadence happened over the weekend, as it does every year here.
What did?
Decadence?
Oh, decadence.
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 Say it again.
Decadence.
Okay.
Decadence.
Decadence?
Decadence. Did I say decadence?
The first time you said it really weird.
Did I?
Decadence.
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 Decadence. Anyways, we're not doing this right now. So Decadence happened, and did you see the tribute they did to Betty White in
Yeah,
the
that
very
was cool.
beginning?
Yeah.
I just I didn't think it was here, and then when I saw it on one of my boys' stories, I was like, oh shit, that was literally here. I thought that was way cool.
That was.
And they played the Golden Girls song, and I'm living for the memes.
I wish they would have remixed it though. They just played the whole.
I'm sure
song
someone
with
is
us.
already remixing.
I'm sure.
I'm sure that somehow at some point that song's gonna hit the top of the charts.
Yeah.
With the remix and shit. Like I'm
waiting.
just wait.
Waiting.
If it's not on SoundCloud yet.
You know what? You're right.
Because
It's probably on there right
a
now.
lot of really cool remixes
Yeah.
and shit. But he's all looking it up real quick. No, so I saw that, and then like I'm living for the memes because there's been a lot of those memes with the Golden Girls,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that I just love that actually kind of made me tear up was the one that said, "Picture it, heaven, December 31st, 2021," and it's the four girls. It's the four
Hugging?
girls hugging,
Yeah.
but it's they put like a highlight on Betty White.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I don't know, it just kind of like. It hit.
You're a big old softy, bitch.
I'm a huge softie, and the Golden Girls, that's my shit.
The Golden Girls was the shadiest show for its time, bitch.
Absolutely,
They
it
were
was so
shady
ahead of
as
its
fuck.
time, and it dealt with like real topics, like when it dealt with
Yeah.
Blanche's brother being gay,
Mhm.
and like when
And
Rose
then
thought she
sexual
got
harassment.
sexual harassment, when Rose thought she had AIDS, which she should get tested for HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
Like it dealt with some real shit that was going down in the 80s.
It was very much ahead of its time.
very much so, and I've seen that show so many times from beginning. Like
It's on
literally.
Hulu, right?
It's on
Something.
Hulu.
Yeah.
And it has 26 episodes per season. There's 7 seasons. And I think I've seen it like 7-8 times this year alone, or last year alone. Because like it's one of those things where I like to as I'm doing work, I'll play it,
Mhm.
like so I can hear it in the background. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm falling asleep, I can fall asleep to it comfortably. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Have you seen Golden Girls?
No, I never saw it.
You've never seen Golden Girls?
We're looking
Dude,
for a
you're
new
talking-
producer. We're looking for a new producer.
We need a cultured
We need
producer
we need a cultured gay producer
with gay culture.
Yeah, with gay culture, and not just the one you take to the clinic.
You've never seen the Golden Girls?
No, nope.
You need to.
Wow.
I've seen a couple of just the clips that
Clips
people
and
put on Facebook. I mean, I get like I've seen just those, but to actually watch it, no.
Not your thing
So
or
you
what?
just
Well,
hate-
I don't have Hulu, so
Oh, don't blame Hulu. This show has been out for
no,
3 decades.
But what I'm saying is that like, or especially old shows, I'll only watch it if they come up on my feeds, like on Netflix or on
Yeah.
HBO Max or something. Something will come up and I'll start watching it. But because I don't have it, like I guess it's never.
I
come
think you
across
need to
it.
watch one episode at least.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
You
but
should.
his taste in shows is not very good.
And
Remember,
And
he
for-
likes The
for-
Office,
for the ones that I do watch,
Seinfeld.
I like
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
You
though.
like Seinfeld?
I love Seinfeld. I can
Can't-
watch
I
Seinfeld.
cannot.
never seen Seinfeld, so
No.
that's the thing. You guys know about. I don't watch TV. I don't watch
Oh, that's
movies.
right.
Like
That's
that's
right.
Oh.
But I will say this: the funniest TikTok that I saw over the weekend was someone like an angel comes up and like says to God, like, okay, we got Betty White's like right before, but why'd you ever pick us up before her 100th birthday? And God's like, the Queen's 95. What?
Oh, they're
I
saying they were
saw
supposed
one.
to take. I haven't seen that one where they think they were supposed to get the Queen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are saying that the Queen should have gone before Betty White.
Damn.
I've seen
I
that.
full on legit think she's dead already.
Who, the Queen?
Yeah.
Queen? Well, she hasn't. She's stepped away from the public view the last.
No one's seen her for a month.
Oh, really? Has it been for a month already?
But they would have crowned her. They would have crowned Charles.
No, they're getting their ducks in order. I think.
Well, there's already a protocol.
Well,
It's Charles, huh? Like that
Protocol.
Yeah.
But I thought he was disqualified or ineligible because of the fact that he divorced.
Well, no, that's
Was that another thing?
no. You're thinking about Henry VIII.
Was that what it was? What did you full of shit?
this guy brings it up.
I don't get that.
Bringing up
bro.
15th century France over here.
You're a stupid bitch. No, obviously, like for some reason I thought that's what I was under.
Well,
the
that's just
impression.
that was my
No, it's like his
conspiracy
wife
theory
can't
for the
be
day.
queen. He can be king. He's going to be king, but his
Right.
wife can't necessarily be called queen
Oh, okay.
because she's not his original wife. Like
Oh, is
Princess
that
Diana,
might be what
yeah.
it is? Okay. Okay. And then after him is
William.
Then after William is William's kids.
Yes,
So even if Harry would have stayed, he never stood a chance. Okay.
all of them have to die before he can be king.
And there's some crazy
And I think
people.
he already gave that up.
Well, yeah. Well, when he
with-
left the yeah.
the royal family. Yeah.
No. Well, that's crazy. On lighter news,
Uh-huh.
I know we've touched up on this like twice already. So you heard about it. We talked about it already. Rogel Aguilera, the truck driver from Colorado, his sentence was reduced by 100 years.
Yeah. Well, they originally gave him 110, and then the governor reduced his sentence to 10 years.
10 years up for parole, eligible for parole in 5.
In 5.
So I get it. Like I'm excited to hear this, that he's got a chance at life now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a part of me still kind of like, does he deserve time at all? It was an accident.
I think he
I'm a
does. I think he does
Mhm.
because with the facts of the case, like he missed 2 of the ramps.
Yeah. And apparently they're gonna read the prosecution saying they're gonna start releasing more information from the case.
And that's fine. But I mean, I think he does. Even manslaughter, you get
Well,
time.
One of the brother of one of the ones that passed,
The victims.
is calling the governor a horrible person. He can't believe this. That they shouldn't have reduced his crime. I get it. You're in pain.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But he did not do this deliberately.
Yeah, and he wasn't like under the influence.
Right.
That's the other thing. Like
Exactly.
he wasn't drunk. He wasn't on like drugs. Like if that was the case, then of course, yes,
Yeah.
prosecute as you will.
Absolutely. It was legit an accident.
And he
So-
was so remorseful, and he was like, he is gonna have to live with that.
absolutely.
And you could tell that he's battling with it.
Oh, he is. He truly is. And so, like, I mean, I'm happy to hear that it was reduced. Hopefully, he is eligible in 5, and he does behave, because it's with good behavior. So, hopefully, in 5 years, he'll be able to resume his life with his family.
I was watching this thing. Have you seen the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett?
The most recent one?
Well, it was one of those where they were covering like accidental deaths and like
Mhm.
there was
I
a lot
didn't
of
see that
these.
one.
It's really good because they're talking about these people who accidentally killed like their brother or accidentally killed a kid crossing the street and they run him over. So it goes over like that guilt that that they live with
Mhm.
for the rest of their lives, and it's like brutal, like it's harsh because they didn't mean to do it, and this lady ran over this kid because he darted into the road, and people started to unfriend her, and to people that she was that were
Disassociate with
friends
her.
with her started being distant with her.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, even if you do things by accident, you still get punished.
There's still backlash.
There's still backlash,
Yeah.
even from the closest people that are around you,
Mm-hmm.
and their self-worth and like, do they deserve to be in this world because they killed somebody? It's harsh, and he's gonna have to live with knowing that he killed 4 people. He took 4 people away from other people. So, if you're really empathetic and you're really remorseful, you're gonna be in pain for a
the
long
rest
time.
of your life,
Mhm.
probably.
Yeah.
I don't think I could live with that.
Yeah.
That would be crazy to live with.
I mean, you've broken like 7 chairs, so
But babe,
you
haven't
killed those.
anybody.
You killed those chairs.
Inanimate objects.
Those
babe.
chairs had owners.
I hate you. And if we go all the way back, girl, it's been more than 7. Let's keep it real, Hunty. Let's
You're a
keep
serial
it real.
murderer, bitch.
I'm a serial chair murderer. You're a bitch. But no, it's good news, I guess.
Yeah, it's good
no,
news.
It is good news.
It's good news just because I think why people were so like enamored with this case is because we are dealing with like a racism problem in America.
Absolutely.
And this just seemed like obvious. It just seemed obvious because it was like there are so many cases of people who kill other people who are white, they get off. And then this guy who is a person of color, remorseful, had an accident and he gets 110 years. Like, really?
Mm-hmm. And like we talked about before, you've got people who have been guilty, who have been responsible for mass shootings, who haven't even been tried yet.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like seriously.
Who was that guy who I think they shot up the church in Georgia, something like
Yeah.
that, where they took him to McDonald's to get
Taylor.
food, something, where they took him to get food
Yeah,
after they
took
arrested
yeah.
him. Like, really? And they're actually taken alive when there's other people who are just
Or
person of
even-
color just hanging around and they get killed, or running through a neighborhood and they get murdered.
Yeah. Or even like the shithead from the Florida shooting, walking him nicely to his car. Like, dude, like seriously, like,
Yeah. It's just so obvious.
it's so obvious. Like, seriously.
But there's still people who are like, no, there's no racism in America.
And then like, oh no, the justice system isn't broken.
Ugh.
Really? I can't. But speaking of, like, I just,
We're always gonna go into this tangent. Like,
I know, I was like, let me just.
we're always gonna go into this tangent. We're still pissed.
We're so pissed. No, but one of the other things that was I felt was kind of like going back and forth on good and bad, right? So one of them, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes, come through Twitter.
Come through Twitter. They fucking
Finally.
suspend-
Jesus Christ.
No, so get this. So they suspended her account on
Like the 5th time.
Well, now it's permanent.
Now it's
supposedly.
permanent.
So they suspended her account, and then Facebook decided to suspend her account for 24 hours only. But they suspended her account only. But I think this is a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
Because girl, the misinformation.
Well, what is
she's
she doing
spreading-
all day?
Nothing
She has no responsibilities in Congress.
She's not in committees.
She's not in committees. She gets to vote on bills, but she doesn't get to do anything else. She's bored. And I think she went there to do exactly this. She didn't go there to actually.
She went to fill a seat.
She went to fill a seat to vote by party lines, and she went to cause trouble and cause chaos. That's it. That's her job.
What was it? What's his name? The guy with the eye patch, Crenshaw.
Yes, I know who you're talking
Yeah, did you hear what he called her? He's like, "What
No.
are you? You're either a Democrat or you're an idiot." Because like they've had this history where they've gone back and forth for a little bit.
about. Yes.
And so she's over there spreading misinformation about how many people have died from the vaccines.
Yeah.
And then he supports using FEMA for vaccination sites and using FEMA for testing and vaccination, which I think if we have the resources, why not use them,
Yeah.
right? So he supports, she's been talking shit. They've been going back and forth. And so finally they basically called her an idiot. And I was living. I'm like, finally somebody's putting this bitch in her place. She's just a mouth. That's all it is. It's
when I
just
think of
barking.
her, I just think of the worst of a person, and that's what comes up to mind.
Did you guys see what Trump said about that?
What is that?
They're silencing us.
He said no. He sent out like one of his official statements or whatever
On paper.
and no, he tweeted it out.
How?
You can't.
And like it's from an account like an official statement. Like so I guess somebody screen grabs it and puts. No. It was on the like a Republican kind of news
Doesn't
outlet.
he have his little website
Yeah.
or something?
But no, a Republican news outlet puts out all of his statements that
Yeah.
he does with an official like Trump letterhead and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
But he puts out this is like Twitter is this evil thing. They are trying to kill. She is such a good person. Blah 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 blah. Like this
Good
is
person. Who said that?
Who's saying that? The idiot we had in office before.
Yeah.
That man.
And like everybody on this platform needs to leave right now. Twitter's
Twitter's
worst
a
thing
private company that can do whatever the fuck they want and have whatever user they need to put on their. They have rules. If you break them, by.
Testify, girl.
They're like, oh, Second Amendment is just about Congress doing something to you or silencing you, not private companies. They're always all about capitalism, and then when the capitalism goes against what they are needing, then it's like somehow they're bad.
Then it's
and
abolished capitalism.
It's against my rights.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
They're the flip-flop party.
Yeah,
Because they can't get it together.
they can't. They don't know what they stand for anymore.
Not only are they flip-flopping on issues, but they're flip-flopping on same gendered sex.
What?
There was a
Same
bad
gendered
joke.
sex?
Like gay sex, because a lot of them come out. All right, stop. We'll just rewind that one. I was great in my head.
Nice try though. Nice try.
I was great. I was like, fuck. I'm like, this is a good
on
joke right
paper,
there.
this is great.
No, because like I'm gonna kill it even more with trying to explain it.
Yep.
But like, you know how like a lot of these guys who are so against gay people or so against gay
They
marriage
end up being found out to be
gay
gay in the bathroom stalls.
in the bathroom stalls. Yeah, and so I'm like, yeah, I go there flip flop from but
I could see you.
I was
Calculating
trying, girl.
something.
I was trying. I was like, oh, that's a good one. And then like,
You know what? Full disclosure, that's the same thing that happened to me with that dad joke. I thought it would hit perfectly. Yeah.
I mean, I got it, but then like when you took it one step further, I was like, ooh. Maybe he's being real. I'm like, my bad. I feel bad for laughing. But yeah, you get it. It was okay. We tried.
You tried. You tried it, girl. I hit my mark.
I can't stand Jeremy.
So she's a devil and we hate her.
And that's it.
You're tagging I hate you.
You're attacking. I hate you. She's trash.
She's trash.
She's trash.
So trash.
So
Trash.
So trashy.
Trash. This is
And that-
ASMR. What is it?
ASMR.
ASMR. She's
trash.
She's trash. She's useless.
Garbage.
Garbage. Oh, she's French.
She's very stupid. But
That hits differently with headphones.
You what? It's what?
That whisper hits differently with headphones.
You liked it, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah. His face is all
Moving on.
All right, he's all moving on. So I wanted to share this graphic because this is what we're doing, and it's officially now.
Oh my God! Who is this handsome man to your right?
On the left, girl, that just serving face,
Serving
hunty.
body yaddy yaddy.
Yes, you and your chancla.
Yes.
I loves it.
What was yours again?
La Causa.
Oh, La Causa.
So this is the actual flyer for the event that we'll be doing on the 20th of this month. We are going to be hosting Loteria at the Thunderbird Lounge in Phoenix downtown on Montecito and 7th Avenue.
It's free, everybody. So
It is
come.
free.
And you get prizes if you win. So hello.
One of the so they actually took something from one of our shows when we were talking about the diva of who the overall diva was, and we voted Cher, right?
Yeah.
So they're giving away a really cool record player, and they actually bought the Cher record
The
for
Cher record.
Believe.
Yeah.
And they will be giving away with
That's
the
a
record
prize.
player.
Starbucks gift card.
There's 2 record players. Starbucks
2
gift
record players,
cards. And there's the
What else was there?
I forget what else there was. But I think it's really cool. We're very excited to be a part of this. So come out. It's free. You don't have to pay to play. You show up, you register. They give you your card, you play, and you win.
Gift card to Clever Koi, girl. That's good.
That's a real good one.
Fancy, mama. I
Yeah,
think
that's
a
hunting.
play set too, like
What do you mean?
like a loteria set. I think.
Oh, yeah. The new one.
and
Theirs.
then some other little prizes that are.
Yeah, you
cute.
guys have got to come out, check it out. And again, we know this is all to support a cause. We're very excited to be a part of it as well. This is an association and partnership with Ripple Phoenix. So they will be there with the the van and they'll be doing on-site HIV testing. And again, we cannot reiterate enough the importance of knowing your status.
Mm-hmm.
If you are positive, you can take steps to protect others. And if you are negative, you take steps to protect yourself as well.
You know, one of the best parts of being married is not having to worry about that.
I mean, to an extent, right?
Yeah.
Obviously your man is like super, and you both of you, right?
Exactly. We have trust. So it's like, I don't have to worry about that, which is like such a relief, because I remember being single and like being active and being like scared, like nervous.
It's a real fear.
But every time I got tested and I knew my status, I felt so relieved. So we can't be scared to know our status. It just feels so good when you know.
Absolutely. It's like a load off your shoulders, and it's very important that we
load.
You said load. No, but it's very important that we know our status, because it's, you know, as in our culture, in our community, or in the Latino community, we don't talk about sex. We don't talk, and then this is even more where there's like,
layers. We're onions, girl.
Yeah. Okay. And there's this almost a feeling of invincibility, like, oh, it's not going to happen to us.
Yeah, like if you don't know, you're like, it doesn't affect you.
Right.
But if you are positive of anything, it's working in your body.
In general, in the state of Arizona, the highest infection rate is with the Latinx community.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not Latin, you know, gay Latin men or gay Latinx women or whoever, but it's just the Latinx community in general is the hardest hit in the state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important that we have these conversations. It's important that we know our status.
And that's numbers we know of.
And that's
imagine the numbers that we don't know, like that are not getting tested.
Exactly. And that's why it's important to get tested and to know and to truly start doing something about it. We have the power to eradicate this disease. Yeah. We have the power to change those numbers and to change the direction that we're heading. And it's time we get up and do something about it.
Get up, girl.
La causa. That's my card. But no, come out on the 20th to Loteria Night at Thunderbird Lounge on 7th Avenue, Montecito. It's a great little bar.
8 p.m.
Yeah, that's 8.
8 o'clock.
It's a great little bar. Like, you walk in and it has like
it's very vintage. And they have the little like vintage like game thingies.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Game consoles?
No,
video games?
they're like the
Pinballs?
big one. What's the big one?
Pinball?
Like
arcade?
They're not arcade games.
Oh, yeah. So, like, one of the things that I remember walking in, I felt like, oh my God, am I in Bisbee again? It felt very Bisbee to me. But then, like, you walk, it's very cool. You walk out and they have this amazing patio in the back.
It's like a big
huge patio. And there will also be a Mercado presence. So there'll be a lot of local vendors coming out to sell goods, to sell artesanías. CPLC is involved with it now. So it's going to be definitely a great opportunity. Just come out, have a good night, win some prizes, hopefully. Hopefully you're a winner.
Hopefully you're a winner.
Have some drinks and come out and hang with us and
and then watch us. Yeah.
Watch this hot mess live. It's fun. So come on out. We're excited about that. And girl, you can find more of that on our socials, but we got to get to it, girl. We got a lot to talk about today.
Do it.
The reality or the lack thereof. So as it's a new year, and I think as the saying goes, New Year, same old bitches, same old bitches.
That's the reality.
That's the reality.
The saying is
the delusion is New Year, new me. But one of the reason why I think this is very important for us to talk about is because the delusion is real with you and I.
Girl,
we've been friends now like consistently since 2012.
Yeah.
So 9 years. Can we call it quits?
Jesus Christ.
Who would have thought? I'm done.
Well, I kind of knew that we'd be your friends because.
Here we go. Something stupid about to come out, and I'm gonna slap this bitch.
Cause I don't know, we just got along so well.
We did.
The shit talking was not hurtful. I mean, it's hurtful, but
Everyone
not
else.
not like we understood where the shade was coming from, and like
I think we both knew it was banter. It wasn't actually meant.
Right. But the thing with other people is like sometimes they see us and they're like, "Do you guys hate each other?" And we're like, "No, it's just this is how we get along. This is how we show that we care for each other, because our actions outside of like playing around are always like caring. Like we always care for each other. We always support each other.
Absolutely.
So it's not just what you see of us. It's like behind the scenes of like a friendship.
Like if believe it or not, we've had some amazing conversations where we've both cried. Like we've both shared it. We've both gone through it. We've both kind of like confided in each other, and it's been.
And I never told anybody that you murdered that man. Oh,
oops! I still know what you did last summer. Jovan, we need to talk.
Shut up.
Sorry about it. I mean,
Secrets. Is there a joke?
No.
Do you have a joke?
I thought there was one coming from me. I'm like,
I thought it was like you're burping.
I was like, what? So anyways, so behind all that, so like we like, you know, obviously we're big guys. Like we're bears.
Obviously. Damn, bitch.
I mean, bitch, the camera don't lie.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
The camera adds 10
How many
pounds.
cameras are on us, though?
Thankfully, remember, we used to have two
There's
on
one
us.
camera,
Now there's
girl.
only one. But it's so high tech, and they probably added more. Because remember, we used to have two when
I
we first
feel
started.
like Danny like adds pounds to us, like through a filter or something.
It's all
Because
filters.
that's not my fantasy. That's not a reality of my
It's
fantasy.
it's all in editing. Like I look in the mirror and I'm a skinny.
I think I have that
I'm
reverse.
very petite.
I have reverse dysphoria. I think I'm
Say it
skinnier
like
than I am.
I can't even say that shit. Reverse dysphoria.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know it. You were struggling in the beginning.
Girl, struggle.
You're the bitch is the
Don't throw struggle around me, bitch.
bitch. We're struggling. We're struggling.
So what are we struggling with?
with reality
With
of our weight? So
No, we know.
We know.
We
big
know we're
girls.
big.
We know.
We just don't know how to
Not be
internalize it. We don't know how to not be.
It's like it's how did we explain it? We are
It doesn't compute in my head.
It's like the reality is we have how does it go? We're big girls with skinny girl confidence, or with skinny bitch self-esteem.
Yeah.
Because like I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, well you look cute today. I'm like, okay,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm looking at the sun like you ain't that big.
And then we see videos and pictures.
And
We're
then we
like,
see
who the
videos
fuck
like-
is that?
Oh my god.
Who is that man?
I'm like, who stretched this out that way? I'm like, that's an old pig.
That's a what Carnival House mirror.
Very that.
Very
That's
that.
very true. But like no, like we've talked about this, like so like
Every
it
year,
always stands like
January 1st.
because we're pretty much together almost every New Year's now.
Yeah.
And so like we've always had
Oh.
that conversation of like, girl, we got to do it this year.
We're
We're
gonna
make it
do
happen.
this. We're gonna support
lose
each
weight.
other.
We're gonna support each
We're gonna
other.
start this support thread.
And
We
did
post a month maybe,
a month, and then it just
and then
crickets.
crickets, bitch.
And then we all leave the group because we have too many fucking threads.
We have 1,700 threads, girl.
Seriously, and like,
How am I gonna talk shit about Jovan?
and like 20. So like think about it. We have like 30 threads that we're involved in.
Right.
27 of them are with the majority of the same fucking people.
Mhm. But like a different configuration.
Seriously. So like for example, like the Cancun's thread.
Yeah.
We have that same thread on text, Instagram, Snapchat, Messenger,
Mhm.
and even fucking
Sometimes we'll do it.
WhatsApp.
We'll message each other on each of the threads,
we'll
even
have-
though we're already talking to each other on another one.
we'll have like 2 or 3 conversations going on a single on 3 different threads.
Yeah.
And it's with the exact same fucking people.
Gay culture. That's
Gay
what gay
culture.
culture is.
Yeah.
It's having 17 threads.
Absolutely. So what are we gonna do different this year, girl, if anything?
I don't know, bitch. I
mean,
think we need help. We need Jesus.
so I mean, I'm going to the gym. I went today. We did leg day today.
Yeah, but then you throw it away when you bring Starbucks, which you did today.
It was skim milk.
No, it wasn't, bitch.
I know.
And you know it. It was full
was whole
sugar, full fucking milk.
I know.
Let's be real.
I know.
And the funny thing is, like, we had this thread earlier this month where you're like, girls, we could do it. We'll do like substitute coffees and like creamers. And you come in with a full whip fucking frappuccino today.
Well, bitch, I needed it.
Did you need it?
My blood sugar was
Oh, I'm sure.
not elevated enough, apparently. No, but it's I was tired, bitch, so I needed that pick me up.
And this what is that?
An excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
And no,
It
it
is.
absolutely. And we continue to make excuses.
Of course. We have these self-saboteurs that
And
for
f-
some reason appear when there needs to be decisions made about food. That's the only time they appear.
No, the best part is that, girl, let's make a plan. Let's get together.
I love the
let's make
planning.
a plan. Well, okay, cool. Where do you want to meet? My house, yours? No, girl, let's go to a restaurant.
Que la chingada.
Bury that.
And we're literally, where are we gonna meet? Like I think last year was like, girl, let's go. I forget where we went. It was probably like, where was it?
What?
I think we ended up at the
Applebee's.
seriously
Eating steak and shit.
I had eating steak with mashed potatoes and all the carbs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch out the stool because this is
Cut.
no, don't cut it.
Oh, don't cut.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Ew.
cut.
No. Leg day, girl.
It's always leg day.
Every Tuesday's leg day. Let me see.
Remember when you discovered that you have a butt? Or a little butt?
And the definition of my
The
leg, I'm seeing
definition,
it, girl.
yeah, girl.
Like today, like he had me doing some shit.
Well, we need to restart.
Why?
Did you cut it?
No.
Oh, you're just going to edit it? Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't even think you should edit it. Just leave it in. Fuck it.
No one's listening.
That's true. We have like 5 listeners. The other 2 are on vacation.
Exactly.
Fuck, where were we? So, okay. So are we going to do it this year?
I want to.
So what?
But what? We do this all the time. So how are we going to make this different? How?
I don't know.
I think we think we know what we're doing when we don't.
Right.
I think we talk a lot of shit, like bullshit.
No, here's the thing.
And
you want
there's a lot of crap coming out our mouths.
No. You want to know what it is?
You're lazy and I'm lazy.
We're lazy.
We're just
because we know what
it's
we
an
need
epidemic.
To do. That's even our excuse for 2020, 21, now 22. It's the Omicron variant of our laziness. No, like I was thinking about it. I'm like, bitch, we know what we have to do.
It's a chalupacron.
It's a chalupacron.
We've had it since our childhood.
Supremacron. We know. Obviously, we know what to do.
Yes and no. I think we know what to do. We think we know what foods to eat, but I am really out of touch of like what's good, healthy recipes, macros, all those shit. I'm really out of touch, but I keep on saying that I know what to do, but I don't.
But you know what the worst part is? I do, because my trainer planned out a meal prep for me. He planned out what I should eat and how much and all that, and I fell off.
Well, I think we need to first always is determine why we have this relationship with food.
I have a bad food for me was my comfort.
Right.
And so I eat a lot when I'm emotional, which is like all the time. And then I eat a lot.
I just picture you saying that and just like sneaking like a snack and like bringing it to your mouth.
And it's not even a pretzel or a celery stick. It's like a piece of like
it's like a gummy bear or something. It's a whole turkey leg.
It's a whole turkey leg. It's healthy. It's white meat. But
not when it's deep fried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
So this relationship, we understand.
Yeah.
That it was because it brings comfort when you're emotional, when maybe stressed.
Yeah.
But we tend to still blame childhood when, as adults, we should have learned ways of coping that don't involve food.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to add in one more to that.
What's up?
Is that, because this is for me personally, it's when I'm bored.
That was what I was going to go to.
It's not so much because I understand the emotional. We've all been through that. Like, you know, the neediness or the whatever. Like, if you're hungover, you'll just eat anything.
Yeah.
But honestly, sometimes you're just around the house. There's nothing to do, and it's like, man, I'm going to go see what I can eat.
Especially like if you're watching, like I have a thing where if I'm watching something.
You like to munch, crunch.
Yeah. Like we had some chip stuff, the tortilla chips from the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had some of the Anna, thank you so much.
Oh,
for
you
the
ate the whole
cheese
damn
ball.
tip, didn't you?
I finished it. I finished it last night.
Girl, that was like
cheese
5
ball.
pounds of cream cheese.
Well, bitch, I ate over 5 days. Friday,
See, this is an
Saturday, Sunday,
excuse.
Monday, Tuesday. A pound a day. My trainer, hopefully you're not watching.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill you, bitch.
He's not watching.
No, he's fine because he has you for business forever.
That's why he loves me.
Returning customer.
He's all, this bitch ain't gonna lose no weight. She gonna be here forever.
He's gonna put my kids through college.
Okay. He's he paying the rent this month. They got a new gym, so I love it.
It's by my house, right? It's by
literally
our
right.
house, yeah.
It's right there by the
Is
Walmart
that where you're
shopping
going,
center.
or is it open?
I go there 3 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Is there a friend discount?
No. Wow. I mean, if you wanted to do it, you and Jovan can do group training, and it's
How much is
cheaper.
that?
I don't know. I have to ask.
I'll ask him.
You totally should. Like, I think it'd be a great opportunity for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can do
But will I
group-
see you there?
Probably not.
Okay,
because
good.
you get off work at 5.
Yeah.
I go to the gym at 3.
Oh, early. Okay, good.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry, I love you, but
it'd be too much.
Too much.
Too much.
And I gotta see you at Loteria. Oh.
Oh. And it's
And the weekends. Oh.
And football. Cause
No.
like you fucking registered
damn.
already. We're done.
I think we're not good for each other.
We're the
done.
toxic in each other's lives. Because we enable each other to an extent. We do.
Girl, yes, we do.
We do,
You and your
'cause-
fucking tie, always trying to drag me to tie.
Or you just trying to drag me out anyway.
Make me eat those samosas.
Bitch, ain't nobody fucking held that shit to your mouth
Force
this weekend.
me, bitch.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm a sure.
You knew they were that big, and you fucking got a whole order.
Yeah, how the fuck would I know, you stupid? No, but like, so I can tell you one thing that I did actually today that's gonna help me. I subscribed to a meal service.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. So I finished it off today. I finally picked all my meals. It'll be
Oh,
here
you
next
picked
week.
your meals?
Yeah. So I'm doing the keto meals on that service.
Keto is what again?
So it's like high protein, low fat.
Okay.
So it's very like you get a lot of nutrients and stuff like that. So like I ordered my first round of meals. They get here next week, and so I ordered 12. So it'll give me 2 meals a day, and my third meal is a.
It's like breakfast. What
it's a protein shake.
Oh, it's okay.
So it's a protein shake. So I'm gonna like my thing was I think what sabotaged a lot of it for me was I'd go hard, like I'm gonna change everything and I'm gonna do it all at once.
You're not good at that.
I'm not good at that. I'm terrible at that. I think a lot of us are. You know what I mean? So it's like I've started doing minor changes here and there. You know what I mean? Like soda. Like I'm having like even through what I've just been through. Like it's been hard to break away from soda. So I've had one here and there.
Girl, I don't want to be shady, but you drank a whole 2-liter, bitch, by yourself.
When?
At he who shall not be named's house when you live with him.
Oh yeah, there was that one night. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, bitch, there was, and
I was shocked. It's the girl. I was like,
yeah,
a whole 2-liter.
I know, and that was in 2019.
I was a different person back then.
Different person back then. Obviously, I had to live in with somebody different. But yeah, bitch, and like now, like if I have one a day, like I can't. Like I force myself no more, no fucking more.
So sugar is an addiction.
Sugar for me is an addiction. It
Me too.
Absolutely is an addiction. You bake, bitch.
I love. It's not even that. I don't even eat. Like I told you, I don't really eat what I bake. I eat like one, and then I like to give out the rest.
But you give it all to us and those
I like
churros.
I like to give away diabetes to people.
It's the gift. That gift keeps on giving.
I'm like, maybe I fatten my friends up. I'll be the skinny one.
And we
girl,
swear we're
and
each
you're
the skinny
like-
one. I'm like, you look whiter than me. You're like, really? I'm just a single white. You're a double. No, it's very that between us.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the sugary drinks that get me.
Yeah.
I love me a sweet drink.
Okay.
Like, if I eat something savory, I want something sweet to be my drink.
To kind of like
exactly.
Like,
so, and I need to learn how to. Drink water. Like, be good with water. I just like, I'll fill a whole cup up, nice and cold and iced, and then I'll leave it there until the ice melts. And I'm like, oh, it melted. I don't like it anymore. Yeah. So it's like,
before I went through all this whole process of like the stones and shit that I was just going through, I used to drink a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. Like I was doing good on my water.
I just hate peeing all the time.
That's one thing. But then either way, like I started slowing off on water, and then this happened. And then like now that I absolutely should be drinking, I struggle.
I struggle too.
I struggle so hard to drink the water now. It's like even harder now than it was before. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't trying to go through that again. Like I need to, but like, so this is like my 6th one of these today. So I should be at or around a gallon because these are about 22 ounces.
I'm very much that person's like, I need a really cute flask, and then I'll drink water.
You know what? Right?
Just I have a shit ton of fucking hydro flasks.
Well, you sell the kind of the house of the oven. It's like literally like a million Starbucks cups, flasks. Like there's so much shit, and none of it gets used.
Yep.
But it's like what helps me is I actually carry a gallon. So I started that like last Wednesday, and I bought a gallon. I just started marking it by 8 o'clock. I need to do this by 10 o'clock. I should be here by noon. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
it helped me a little bit. I didn't finish it when I started it, but it's helping me because now I'm seeing like I'm behind on my water. Let me down some real quick. But I hate the peeing part.
Yeah, peeing parts.
It sucks.
Constant. No,
especially if you're far from a bathroom.
I know.
It sucks. So aside from I mean, I know that we have always talked about losing weight as our resolution, right? Is there anything else that you're not like taking in this year that you're not accepting? Like people have I know for me, like one of my biggest resolutions this year, and I think, and this one,
I told you which one it was.
Can I get to it? Can a bitch talk?
Saying.
I need to learn to say no. And so and you'd be proud because shut up. So on Sunday I had quinceañera practice.
Yes, you did.
And it's my second to last one. I have one tomorrow, and then the quinceañera's on Saturday, and we're done. I can't fucking wait. It's been fun, but I can't wait to be done with this. So one of the tias and the quinceañera asked me, she's like, hey, can you do my daughter's? It's in May and I can't find anybody. And then I said, let me check what my dates look like because I know I have 2 trips in May, like 2 weekend shit. And then I let her know today, I can't do it. I just can't. Like, part of me was like, okay, I can fit it in, like, stop being that way. But I just can't. It's too time. Bitch, this spring season's going to be insane because it's on Saturdays now, right? It's not Fridays. Now it's a whole day of football. It's I just can't. It's too much. So I have a couple actually. When I was talking to my trainer today and we're talking about like what are my resolutions? Like, I'm not going to use weight loss as a resolution because it's not, for me, it's not realistic.
Yeah, because we've done it before. It hasn't worked.
Right.
So if you keep on doing something that doesn't work, then you're insane.
Right. That's the definition, right? So I think the way I phrase it to him is like, you know what? I'm not going to say that to lose 100 pounds this year or 40 or whatever. I'm just going to do to be a healthier version of where I'm at now. Whatever that may look like, I don't know yet. Yeah. But I want to continue at the gym with him and even probably get to a point at some point this year where either I'm already reducing the amount of time that I'm seeing him or you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to not have to be dependent on a trainer to get it done. Yeah. And I want to slowly start making moves to eating better. So I did the meals. But also, like, there's things where I want to do this year, such as like saying no, and just we kind of started this last year, getting rid of toxic people in our lives. Right. I want to continue that, and not
now we have like 4 friends.
No, our fucking friendship circle has dwindled.
Yeah, but I don't see that as a bad thing. And it's not dwindled. It's we have curated our friendships.
We really have. And I'm very happy with kind of where we're at right now with those friendships because I think that we've made some amazing not new connection, but we reinvigorated.
Yeah, we discovered real connections that were there before, but we just didn't realize that they were there.
Exactly.
In the way that we thought they were. I think that we, like I said, are choosing what people we want around us, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
It's not. I think
we're looking for quality, not quantity.
Right. And I think it's a very smart decision to do for us. I mean, for me, it was probably one of the best things because it was a load off my shoulders, and I would make excuses for people. I'm like, oh, well, they're because of this or because of that. We used to do that all the time. We used to do it all the time. Oh, this person's that way because they're so young. They haven't learned yet. Well, bitch, you got to learn now. Like, I'm not. Yeah. I'm getting close to 40. Like, I'm not trying to continue this cycle. Yeah. Because I enable people by doing it, right?
This is our problem. We're all enablers to somebody.
Exactly.
In some kind of way.
And we were enabling the same.
And we are enabling each other. So we have to kind of. But there's a thing. Yes, we can be enablers, but at the end of the day, the person that needs to change or do something with their lives has to take it upon themselves to be the person that says no. Yeah. Right? So I can say, oh, you're my enabler, but that's just pushing off responsibility.
At the end of the day, you're pushing off, which is it's an excuse.
It's another excuse to pass it on to say, else. Oh, this person is my enabler. Somehow you're passing that responsibility to them, when really it was you who needs to take control of your own life. So I think that's another thing we should stop doing is stop blaming our enablers. Yeah,
that's huge. That's absolutely huge. For me this year, like that's one, right? That's definitely one that we both got to work on. Yeah. So for me, it's not accepting toxic people, and me just being making smarter choices when it comes to dating. I've made some pretty stupid ones. I mean, that one, I know which one you're looking at, but no, maybe. But just in general, even since that one, like I haven't been too open. And I've been looking for red flags like crazy.
I think you're hyper aware now.
Yeah.
And it's like it's potentially fucking up things that could work or are meant to be because you're hurt and you're like waiting for the rug to be pulled from under you.
And there's a lot of truth to that. Because now it's like I look at one, like if I see one red flag, to me, like, oh, that's it.
And that's another thing about your cutting people off thing. That's also seeping into. Don't make those noises. No.
Hi, yeah.
No, you listen.
I don't think anybody knows what the fuck that is, but we have to show.
If you watch TikTok, you know. Yeah. I think it's seeping into your dating too, because you're like, I'm over this. I don't. You're in this like how do I say this? You're on this tour of like cutting people off, and it's also going. You're on a Burning Bridges tour, and it's
and my new tour. Catch it this year, Burning Bridges.
It's seeping into your dating because you're like, I found one thing. There must be others. Let's cut this now, instead of actually giving it a chance, or they're too young, and you're like, I've dated young people. It doesn't work. Or they're this way or that way, or like you're just finding little red flags. You're looking for them instead of just, which is not, it's hard to say that's not what you should do because you should be aware of red flags.
Right.
You should listen to them, but you're like.
But to me now, it's like anything is a red flag now, rather than there's some shit that I would have, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And it's like minor shit, but to me, like, no. But that's another one, right? I'm trying just to simplify my life.
I think another thing that we need to work on, or especially you,
here we go,
is being okay not doing something, not actively being busy, or in being by yourself, not lonely, but by yourself.
Yeah.
I think
I'm addicted to chaos.
The reason why you can't say no is because you want to fill up the time with something, because you don't want to be either alone or I don't know what
I like, for me it's not like, it just, I hate being home, and not because like where I live, no, it has nothing to do with that. Like, you know, we all know I live with family, it is what it is. But it's not even that. It's just, for me, it's just like, I just feel like I could be doing something more either entertaining or more fun with my time than just chilling at home watching TV.
But if you fill every moment that you possibly have with something, you're never gonna enjoy just doing nothing.
You're all do that and go to the gym, but
I didn't say that.
No, but I should.
But no, I mean,
there's a lot of truth to that. Like, I haven't really, like, I think this last year I was so quick to start cutting people off and just filling up my time. I think I was trying to make myself numb.
Dang, girl, that's deep.
I was trying to just make myself numb. To what? I don't know. But I wanted to be numb. And so, like, that's kind of like this year, like, by saying no, it's like, I made me allow myself to feel shit. You know what I mean?
Or sit in it. You know, that saying. Yeah. Because I think that you try to avoid being still, because then you have to kind of face whatever your fears, challenges, whatever's going on in your head. So if you keep busy and you get distracted, then you don't actually have to resolve anything.
And I think that I spread myself so thin that things drop off.
The only thing about us that's thin.
That's thin is how I spread myself. That's the only thing that's thin. It's the only thing I can claim thin on me. That was a good one, bitch. I like that. I'm glad you caught that. That was so good. I set it up for you.
Jesus Christ. Of course you did, girl.
Of course I did. I'm just a setup queen.
I thought you were a filler queen.
Bitch, that's you.
Cream filling.
Boston cream filling. Pan dulce.
Boston.
Is it that's how you do Boston?
Well, not really. It's
something
Boston.
Like that. Boston.
Yeah.
But anyways, so there's nothing that you think that you want to look forward to, or kind of like gauge.
Look forward to?
Not look forward to, but like kind of work on this year.
Well, I need to find ways of to stop being lazy. That's like my number one thing. Is just I'm so lazy. And I don't sleep as well as I should because of my doing.
Right.
Like I'm up and I should be going to sleep at 10:30. Right. But my ass goes to sleep at 12 and then wakes up at 6:30. So it's like I'm doing it to myself. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't understand why I'm self-sabotaging. I'm just like, am I self-sabotaging myself because I don't want to do the work? Because if I self-sabotage, or I'll have I'm setting up my excuses. Because I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Well, why am I tired? Oh, because you don't sleep at night. Because you stay up. So it's all like going back to me. I'm the one who's like screwing shit up.
And I think I
have you seen that meme where it's like a picture of a guy riding a bike, and then he has a stick in his hand, and then he sticks it onto his own wheel, and then he blames something else? Or he blames Obama or something. Fucking Obama. That's me, like doing it to myself and blaming others.
Obama.
Yeah, blaming Obama. Damn it, fucking Obama did it to me. You made me fat, Obama. Obama.
Obama.
Obama. Yeah.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, but I think the first. No, I'm not even gonna say that because it's corny and there's truth to it. But it's not like we're doing anything about it. Like everybody says, the first step is recognizing you have a problem.
The thing is, the bullshit about us, is that we recognize it and we still fuck it up.
Girl, you want to know what the worst thing is? We recognize it, and we recognize it every year. We just change the name so that it's new every year. You know what I mean?
Almost deja vu.
It's almost seriously, but because we've had this conversation like
at least 6 times. At least 6 times
a year.
Oh, a year. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at least 6 times a year because we do this. Girl,
this New Year's one, we have it every almost year.
We do it every year.
And then mid-year, summer, we're like, oh, shit, girl, we didn't get skinny for summer. We didn't get
the holidays.
Hot girl summer.
That's my holiday. I'm going to be looking
holidays
cute.
will be going, oh, by my birthday, I'll be looking like this.
No, you want to know what the worst thing is, right? So, like, I love wearing coats. Like, I love really cute coats. I've always wanted to wear some really like nice coats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bitch done found them in her size. So, and that was always like, oh,
is that helping you or detracting from you? Now you can hide everything.
Huh?
Now you can hide everything.
Now I can, yeah, because like before, like I'm like, oh, that's such a cute jacket. Like I want that jacket.
I want to eventually fit into that jacket. Yeah,
and I can never find it in my size. I done found an application that sells a lot of cute clothes in my like the coats that I bought.
Yeah,
excuse me. I love those coats. They're available in my size. I think they look great. I love them. I'm like, fuck, I done fucked up.
Yeah, you done fucked up.
I done fucked up because there's no more excuses to it.
You would look so much cuter if you were skinnier in a smaller coat.
I don't like, and I want to get away from that.
What's that?
That you would look cuter if you were you would look even cuter if you were skinnier, and then that because I feel like it draws attention that you can only be cute if you're in skinny.
Then what are we doing here? Then stay fat.
I just want to be healthy.
That's just something fat people tell each other. Let's be real, guys.
I really want to take the vanity out of it. Or as much as possible. Yeah. As much as possible. Because at the end of the day, girl, like I just said, I'm almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a 40-year-old and still be with. I don't want to have any health issues because as we get older,
we're already gonna have health issues.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to minimize the amount of or the severity of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I look at it is like, I've got diabetes in my family on both sides. I'm trying. I need to reduce my chances.
So can I knock that Frappuccino out of your hand every time I see it?
Yeah.
And then I'll just run because I know you're gonna be mad. She's gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna send you the sell request. I'm like, that bitch did it again.
Bitch. I just
so note to self: down it before you get in the car.
Down it before you get in the car.
See, this is the shit we do.
Mm-hmm.
But like, no, like for me, it's just I want to be healthier.
I want to be just not even like obviously a better person, but like the best me I could possibly be.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just not like
it's not.
We're not.
And this is an excuse I fall back on. Well, I'm not as big as I used to be.
Oh my God, girl. I'm the biggest I've ever been in my life. And I still think that there's a past that I was bigger. But there isn't.
No, like for me, literally, I was 410 pounds. I broke into the
You were past fluffy, girl.
I was good.
You were goddamn.
I was that guy who, like, as you're approaching the fucking elevator, the person in the elevator is like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That was the new stage of fluffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, bitch, I was over, like, so at my biggest, and I hate to admit this, I was a size 52 waist.
Mama!
52 waist and like a 5X.
Right now I'm at 44 and it's killing me.
It's hard, bitch. It's hard. And so like now it's just like I'm at a 46 right now. 46, and I teeter between 46 and 48 depending on the pants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And shirts, I'm down to a 3X. So I'm like in my head, and so in my head I'm like, well, I used to be so much bigger. Like, and I put on some of my 5X clothing because I still kept some stuff, right?
It's like we're hiding it behind optimism when we really shouldn't. Like, we should take responsibility for where we are at that moment and not saying, well, I've been better. Well, that's not what you are now. It's what you've been.
And the crazy thing is, like, the worst part of it all is, like, bitch, when after my surgery, because we all know I had a lap band surgery and I lost over 100 pounds. when I got to my smallest, I was starting to fit into a 2X.
I know you were so happy.
I was into a 44, 40. I was starting to get into a 42 pair of pants. Bitch, I was feeling myself.
Which is also like another thing that we think we will have once we lose the weight is like the feeling of being skinny is going to be so great that it will never allow us to go back to gaining our weight. And that's not true.
And that's not true, because if one thing that this process taught me was that you could be a big guy like me, lose the weight like I did, right? And then you will still have body dysmorphia. You will look in the mirror. Like I remember there was times like where I would see pictures, I'm like, damn bitch, like you look cute, like you look good. And then there was times when I'm looking in the picture or like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I don't see the person I just saw in the picture. I still see the big bitch that I was at 400 some pounds.
Or the opposite, where you get really comfortable and say, I look good. And then you start eating a little bit more than you should have. Or
like, I'm good, yeah.
And then you start slowly gaining the weight back. So you're not noticing it because you're doing it slowly. So you end up like not doing anything about it because it's so slow. That's what happened to me when I started gaining weight.
Even worse because
it happened over like a year and a half, 2 years, even to now.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's even worse because you don't notice it, and then when you do notice, you feel bad and you eat more.
Yeah, and it's like, wait, when did I get this big again? You know what I mean? Like, or when did I get this big? It's just like, and so it hits you so differently.
Yeah,
hits you so fucking differently. So like to me, like mental health is also huge for me this year. There's some things that I need to take care of for me. And like one of those big things is getting to the base of why I eat the way I eat, getting to the base of like my bad relationship with food. Yeah. Like, because it's terrible. Like you would swear like we've gotten together and broken up so many times and it gets worse. It's like one of those toxic relationships you keep going back to. That's what food is for me.
But it's not like we should blame food. I think we should blame what we have given, what power we've given to food.
Right. And I'm not like, that's what I mean is like, I'm trying to get to the base of this bad relationship. Like, why do I do the things that I do? And I have an idea, but I have to do something. And now, great that I feel like I have an idea, but now it's time to do something about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like those are my biggest things for this year is work on my mental health and
just learning how to say no and
learn how to say no
by yourself.
Learn how to be by myself. So over the last summer, I took a challenge from TikTok and I took myself on 15 dates by myself. I need to do that again. Yeah. Kind of to reconnect with and be okay with being that.
And then be like, I know that you're a confident person. I know you love yourself. But I think our behavior towards ourselves says otherwise. Like, I know you love yourself, but I know that there is a lot of work to be done there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell of a lot of work to be done. Because I noticed there's like a cycle. Like I'm good to myself and I'll be good, and then I end up talking myself off of that. Does that make sense? Like you're the one who brings you down, saying, "Don't feel good. You're not that good," right? Yeah, I can see. I can totally relate to that. Because I look in the mirror and I'll be like, "Damn, this outfit looks cute," but then I'll be like, "It would have looked cuter 30 pounds ago, or it would have looked cuter if I had a better, like less stomachs popping out, or this out of the third." You know what I'm saying?
The self-saboteur.
Yeah, very that. And so, and like, I don't know, like for me, like it's about mental health. Like it's about saying no.
Do you think that's how we silence our self-saboteur? Because I don't think you can never get rid of that self-saboteur. No. It's like you know how to brush him off and say, no, you're wrong, and then move forward. But I think we have to actively do that for the rest of our lives because they don't disappear.
Right. And so for me, I have to pull out my affirmations. Because when I went through my surgery, like there was huge, they don't prepare you for the shit that you're, at least where I went to have my surgery, the psychologist that you see in the process, they didn't prepare me for what was coming after. They didn't prepare me for the mental battles that were coming. You know what I mean? Like I've talked to other people who've gotten the surgeries done, and they're like, no, like it's an ongoing thing with the psychologist at this, at this doctor's office, and there's a lot of worksheets and a lot of like handbooks, and like no, with me there was nothing like that.
Let me call you out.
Okay.
Do you think you saying that they did not prepare me is an excuse? Because, and I say this as a friend,
Mhm.
you did not follow the food plan that they gave you.
No, in the beginning I did. In the beginning, I was on
Exactly.
point. I had lost about almost 100 pounds.
Mhm.
I was on point, but then I got comfortable.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
no.
there is to a certain point. Yes, they did not prepare you because of the
Right.
things that they probably should have had you continue doing. Not the food thing, the psychology thing. But I
didn't
hate.
look
I
for
hate.
it either.
Right. I hate to bring you down,
you
but I
did
have to
so
be
well.
real with you.
Yeah.
That you started eating more than you should have.
Yeah.
You started eating the wrong things. You started drinking soda, which you were not supposed to, right?
Right, and I went 2 years without drinking soda.
Right. So it's like, yes, I'm gonna give you what you need, but I'm also gonna be like, let's take responsibility because it's a new year.
And that's that's exactly what my mental health is about. Is learning to take ownership over the fucked up shit that I do, and learning to my biggest thing is that stop making excuses.
I think my voice needs to be inserted into your head, but your voice, because I feel like
I would kill that bitch. I would fucking I'd be like, no.
I'm sorry the way that I do it sometimes, but I think that
You ain't.
sometimes you're like,
You love
yeah,
the way that you do it.
you're right, and there's a lot of times where I'm right, and you're like, fuck.
There's times I'm like, no, and I'm over here like, fucking right, no, fuck him. So how about this? Let's do something with our 5 viewers or listeners. Let's do it here.
Let's do what?
Let's do a weight loss here.
What do you mean?
Like, let's check in
With
like
each other
every
here?
Week. Yeah, every
Okay.
week. Let's look at our scales every week, or let's talk about, like, we can do that as a segment. What'd you eat this week?
Okay.
Or like, what was that? Like, how much water did you consume?
Mm-hmm.
And let the scale show. Like, bitch, let's measure.
Okay.
Are you down?
I'm down.
And I can eat, and then I'll get one of my trainers to come in here and help us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shirtless, please. In little shorts?
Tight little shorts.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. They are so bad.
So
They're
bad.
So bad. Who was that? Certain someone from
Oh
Michigan.
yeah.
We have 2 friends from Michigan. Well, we have 2 friends from Michigan.
Who?
Danielle
Okay.
and Jessica.
They're both from Michigan.
Jessica's from Michigan. I
Oh
miss
shit.
her. Girl,
Did you say
if
she's
you're
from
out there-
Chicago?
Huh?
What'd you say? She's from
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
She's from outside. She's from the 8 Mile.
Oh, nice.
We miss you, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, I know you're not listening. You don't love us that much, but whatever. But anyway, so you down to do it here?
Yes.
I will bring a scale next week,
All right.
and let's find
Let's
out
do
what
it.
we're at, and then we'll Photoshop the actual.
Do you
number.
want to do like body mass? Are we doing body mass?
What do you mean?
Is this a challenge?
Should we? What do you think? You want to do
think?
this with us?
I'm down. I'm
Like,
definitely
don't
down.
bring me into this.
And,
Should we put some money on it?
No. Every time we put money into it, it just never works.
It never works.
It never works. I think we need to stop doing this for some kind of gain besides just being better. You know what I'm saying?
And if there's anybody out there who wants to participate out of you 5, do it.
Do it.
Let us know.
Let us know.
You know
Comments.
what? Actually, also, if you want to take it that far, we have at one of our sister shows, Mujeres al Aire,
Yeah.
one of the girls that came back, Cindy. She is a personal trainer, and she actually does these challenges over 6-week periods. So she could do a special one for us and for anyone that wants to join us.
Hell yeah.
Let's
The
do it.
the whole body mass index, the weight, the everything.
We should be weighed on air.
That's what I'm saying. I'll bring a scale next week.
All right.
I'll order one on Amazon that can hold us.
It's gonna
That was a self dig. Oh my god, I totally fucking just did that.
It gets delivered by like 4 delivery guys.
Because if you order the regular ones you buy at Walmart say no livestock.
Can we just go where they
One at a
There's
time,
no
please.
elevator in the building, guys. Remember?
Fuck.
Oh, that's true.
There is none, huh?
No,
This is not
It's not handicapped
Handicapped.
accessible.
no, it's not. And I think actually,
Uh-huh.
I think the stairs are at an angle that is too high. I don't know
Oh,
if you guys
yeah,
noticed
very
that.
much so.
Bro, like I've tried to tell my trainer to change leg day from Tuesdays because this shit kills me coming up these damn stairs.
Yeah.
This shit hurts. But all right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right,
Done.
Done. Share with us your resolutions are
Or recipes too.
or recipes. That would be a good one.
I'm having a lot of trouble finding recipes,
Like what kind?
healthy recipes,
Okay.
because I will. All I want is like bread, meat, cheese. That's all I fucking want. So I need to get to a place where I can learn seasoning, different combinations of seasoning, like recipes where they're still healthy but they taste really good.
So
that's my problem.
I'll share them with you. So I follow these people on TikTok who it's all like, and they're bariatric, so they've been through like my type of surgery, and so they are they share recipes. They share and and I even follow trainers who will give you a list of, okay, go to Costco and this is what you should buy at Costco and this will help you like lose weight and stuff like that. I just follow. Obviously, I don't do anything about it yet, but
I give them a like.
Isn't following enough?
They're hot, so I like them. No, but like, let me share those with you. Like, you can find some really cool recipes. Like the one
air fryer recipes are the best, I think.
And that's one of the things I need to get an air fryer. I have an Instant Pot.
Yeah,
I need to get an air fryer, but I couldn't jump on the cauliflower rice craze.
I'll never.
I don't like it either.
I'll never do it.
I couldn't do it.
I like cauliflower, but like in
cheese.
different ways. Yes,
With butter and cheese.
but also roasted with garlic. Oh,
I haven't had it that way.
So good.
I see. I'm down for cauliflower. I love cauliflower. I've loved it growing up. But that whole cauliflower rice, I couldn't.
I can't get into
do
it. No.
And like, I tried making cauliflower. Everybody says, like, I found one on TikTok that was a cauliflower mac and cheese, or cauliflower and cheese, like a mac and cheese, but using the cauliflower rice.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
We just have to know how to season things to make them really good, especially veggies. I need to eat way more veggies.
Yeah. Water. So let's work on our water. All right. So let's do it this way. Let's work on our water intake. Let's work on our water intake.
There was
what?
Some times where I was like, should I stop drinking? But then I go through our schedule and I'm like, we're gonna be at the bar on Thursdays. We're gonna go to our camping trip this month. We're gonna do this and that, and this event, that thing.
I'm going. We've got trips coming up this year.
So I figured we could stop drinking in between times.
Or no, what we could do is just make better choices of what we're drinking.
Well, the thing is, if you just buy like vodka on the rocks or vodka with water, and remember the sprays that I used to bring?
Meals, yeah.
The meals are like add flavor to the drink, but you're not drinking that many calories because you're not adding juice, which is most of the sugar that always goes into my drinks because I like a fruity drink.
I like a sweet drink, yeah.
Exactly. So we need to replace.
Obviously, these are sugar free.
Yeah,
but that still doesn't change.
Right.
It. The amount of caffeine in this shit will fuck you up.
So we need to do those little things
Yeah.
that trick ourselves into thinking,
absolutely,
this is good.
Tequila
sweet.
shots all night.
This actually is cheaper. Until you start driving and then you get caught. That's when it's not cheaper.
But we don't do that.
We don't do that
ever.
Ever. So it's like we need to trick ourselves.
I think it is. I think, and we and not just with drinks though, with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With everything. So,
what other, besides losing weight, what other things do we need to change into 2022?
What other things do we need to change in 2022? Let's see. I'm pretty fabulous, babe.
Okay.
No.
So change the delusions. The lies, honey, the lies.
Back down to reality. Like we talking in the car, like kick each other off the rafters. Let's go. No, I think I need to work on my self-confidence.
Okay. Yes.
I think that's huge for me. Because I pride myself in being and looking and appearing self-confident. Huge. That's huge for me. I look like I'm a confident bitch. But behind the door,
you strut down that fucking hallway.
Strut. Like how does that song? I don't strut, I slay. Or how does it? I don't walk, I strut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Todrick Hall song.
I don't know what you're talking
We'll play it in the car right now.
Okay.
But anyways, but that one, like it's. I think that's huge for me. Is what I show others, I need to show myself.
Right.
And I need to believe it myself. So like for me,
yeah, it's about that.
Yeah,
it's about not just showing it to yourself, but like actually starting to believe it.
So I got it. So I did, because I knew I needed to do this. I already ordered my different color Post-its. And so what I do is I put them in the bathroom, and I put Post-its in the bathroom with affirmations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yes, queen. But I do that. And I did that. Like I did that after my surgery, and I had like a shit ton. And as I'm brushing my teeth, I'm just reading through them. And then that's my that kind of starts to change your mentality. And so like I need to get back on, and I was really good about doing it. I started last year. I started getting in like there was all the TikTok videos with affirmations that I saved, and I would just listen to them, and I just listen to them. But I have to get back on it. I haven't.
I think also we need to understand that it's gonna be hard, and we need to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Understand it's hard, but also understand that it's gonna be worth it once you achieve your goal.
But most importantly for me and you, it will not be instant gratification that we want.
And then stop inviting me to fucking Thai.
Well, no rice.
Once a week.
Once a week?
No, once a month.
Once a month.
We get to do whatever the hell we want.
We can go to a nice
in a
dinner
restaurant.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can't just be like every meal has to be satisfaction. Full satisfaction of like cheeses and breads.
I don't
and
think it needs
meats.
to go that far. I mean, even like most people would do their cheat day once a week.
That's what I'm saying.
And so but like that's what I'm saying. Like once a month, it's a little too
Oh no,
much.
Well, I mean,
with
like
each
Thai,
other, like
with each other.
With each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like when we go out to eat, whether it be Thai,
We do
La Consentida,
we do drinks that are sugary. We do appetizers. We do entrees. Sometimes we do dessert.
like literally like for example, like ahora que fuimos a Flagstaff, we ordered
2 appetizers.
2 appetizers, not just one.
3
We ordered
entrees.
2 appetizers, 3 entrees,
Bread side.
the non bread on the side,
And a second plate of rice.
Yes, and so like
It was 3 of us, okay?
yeah,
and we had to go.
we had. And
We
the
had
bad part is, I was already full, but I forced myself to finish, and that's bad for me because I felt full. I felt full, but I enjoyed it so much. I forced myself, to finish it. So I don't know. Those are all
There's
things
something
that,
psychologically wrong with you.
with us.
No, you.
Oh, yeah, it's
No,
us.
you.
It's us.
I've stopped eating when I was full.
I'm not waiting. Okay. Okay. Well, we're off to a good start with what we think we're
Are
gonna
we?
do. That's why I said with what we think we're gonna do.
We're off to a
girl,
figurative start because we
talk
haven't done
a
it yet.
big game.
We haven't done
talk
anything.
like, oh, we're gonna do this.
The plan's amazing.
The
plan
plan
is great.
amazing. Y'all gonna just see this
This
unravel
plan
by
is
next
so
week.
good, y'all.
When we show up with a big old bag of chips and that cheese ball.
No more cheese balls, bitch.
No, but
I know that was once a year.
I've had one. This is the second one I've had since
That wasn't a ball. That was a loaf, bitch.
bitch. That shit.
You ate a fucking loaf.
But you want to know how I justified it?
What was it?
But
I haven't
were,
eaten all day.
No, those were wheat thins all the way around it.
Girl. Covered in cheese.
Wheat
But
thins.
wheat thins.
They were wheat.
They were
thins.
not.
You've seen where that comes from, right?
Yes.
Okay. But they were
Stop
wheat thins.
explaining jokes. You're not funny that way.
You're a bitch.
I know.
Anyways, but that's how I justified it.
Yeah.
And
that
you want to
really
know the
makes
worst?
sense in my head.
You want to know what the worst part was? I didn't even use them to eat it.
You just started with your finger.
No, I'm not that bad. I grabbed it and just took bites out of it. No,
Oh my
I use
God.
chips.
It's an apple.
It's an apple, a cheese ball apple. I use chips. That's huge for me. I have an addiction to tortilla chips. I love tortilla chips. It's a lot of salt.
It's a savory for you.
Mm-hmm. It's I retain a lot of water because of it. It's all water weight.
Of course.
Of course, girl.
Yeah.
It's gotta sweat it out. But let's do it. So I'll put together the game plan for next week. I'll bring a scale. We're gonna weigh in. And let's do it. Danny's gonna weigh in with us. Right, Danny?
Yep, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So next week, check in, weight loss,
Yep.
and then let's try to put together that with the girl that you said. What's her name? Lucy?
Cindy.
Cindy. I was close.
Way off.
Way off. With Cindy, sorry, girl. But let's start getting measured and weigh in because even though I have my trainer that holds me accountable, it'd be good to have someone else to even do it. It's backup. It's more support. So
Sounds good.
all right.
I'm in.
Cool. So, anyways, don't forget to catch us at Thunderbird Lounge on the 20th. We're going to be playing Loteria.
Yes.
You have to come out. You have to be a part of it. It's going to be so much fun.
It's free, y'all.
It's free.
Hello.
The plane is free. Buy yourself a drink. Buy us a
Round.
vodka and water.
Vodka water.
Vodka water. We'll bring the Mio. The little
Mio.
sprayer. So, bring that. Buy us a drink. Play some Loteria. Shop the Mercado that's going to be there. It's going to be a blast. So you guys have got to come out, and then we'll make sure that our homie right here puts up our graphic here.
This is my handle.
Bam. Sauce. There it is. It's not.
That's in post,
yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
That happens in post, not
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
But
Duh.
anyways, well, we thank you so much for listening today, for tuning in. Today was fun to talk about those. Let us know what your resolutions are. What are the resolutions that you keep on doing over and over and over again because they just fall through?
And then like, do resolutions work? Why do we call them resolutions?
Exactly. And I would love to get more into it. Like even bring like a trainer in, like whether it be Cindy or one of my trainers to come in and talk about why people fail.
Call us fat and fat shame us.
I would kill him. No, but to literally talk about why people fail the resolutions at the gym. Why do people stop going?
Yeah.
And I think I don't even want to get into it because we're gonna keep going. One of the I would love to continue to talk about that because I think this is something that affects a lot of us. And it can be an ongoing conversation, not an every week thing, but an ongoing. We'll talk about it more. But thank you so much for coming out today. Don't forget
coming out. They didn't come out nothing.
From
the comfort of your home or your car.
But thank you for coming. Here we go. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, y'all.
And don't forget, you can find us on our socials. The Hey Bitch the Pod on Instagram. I am Insta_memomem. This is who?
Dang86.
On what?
On Instagram.
And you can also find us on Facebook, Hey Bitch the Podcast, as well as you can find us on all major networks for podcasting, which are the Google, the Apple, the Spotify,
NBC, Amazon. CBS, ABC.
All
told us no.
Wait,
they said stop writing letters to us.
they sent us cease and desist orders.
Deceased. No, thank you.
Drunk? No,
yes.
No. But thank you so much. Have yourself a great night and we'll see you soon. Bye. The thoughts and opinions that are said or stated on this show do not necessarily reflect those of the Fuerte Arts Network.